My name is Patricia Potts, and welcome to my website. Today we're going to be visiting with Michelle Martin, and I've invited Michelle to be part of our Voices of Hope because she has had some pretty tough times that have caused her to reflect and eventually to write the thoughts that she had, and she has felt very impressed to do that. She has a book out now. It's called Learning to Trust in the Lord. It's available at Amazon.com and at Deseret Book. And I just want to introduce Michelle and to have her tell just a couple of things about herself, and then tell us about why she wrote the book she did.
Well, I am originally from Portland, Oregon. It's a beautiful place. And I am a convert to the LDS Church at age 17. And I have a love for humanitarian service things. I've been to Vietnam, to the Marshall Islands. Some of those experiences are written in here. And I am just happy to be here today.
Okay. More specifically, can you tell us, our viewers, what event that really triggered you to write the book? I mean, something happened in your life that made you say, wait a minute, I have got to write these thoughts and feelings down.
Right. Well, in 2007, I lost my father, and at that time I had lost my mother in 1991 to ovarian cancer, and then my dad died in 2007 to renal cell carcinoma, also cancer. And it was a difficult time. I kind of felt like, am I an orphan, you know? Mm-hmm. And really spending some serious time on my knees, and knowing that the Savior was bearing my griefs and, you know, carrying my sorrows. I was empowered through the Savior, and knew that that other people were going through different things, that hopefully maybe the experiences that I had in life, or, you know, my testimony of the Savior could help other people.
Okay. All right. During the time that you were going through that, with your parents and some of the other things that you've talked about in your book, briefly tell us some of the other things that you had mentioned, that it's not just about the death of your parents, but it's also, you talked about other challenges that you've had to deal with.
Well, I think just the everyday challenges in life. You know, I've been to graduate school, just the challenge of balancing your time, the challenge of dealing with day-to-day loneliness that we all feel from time to time. You know, the challenge for me being a single woman, and different things that go into that. And there's also many great things in my life that I am able to share. Great experiences, from my mission to, you know, again, to great experiences through graduate school, through humanitarian trips. So it's kind of
a sharing of light,
yeah,
maybe.
Yeah.
Of going from darkness into light.
Absolutely.
And how you got there. Which brings me to the next question. How did you get there? What kinds of things, first of all, what made you know that you were really struggling? What were the symptoms and so forth? And then what did you choose to do to turn that darkness into light?
Right. Okay, so a couple things. As far as when, you know, you have the death of a loved one, I mean, it's very normal to have those, I mean, really dark abyss moments where you truly, you know, you don't think you can move on.
Do you have any siblings?
I do.
Okay.
I have a brother and I have a sister.
Okay.
And so, you know, those are just not sleeping, insomnia, you know, change of appetite, crying a lot. I mean, just feeling truly hopeless. And it's a really dark place to be. However, Especially after my dad died, it was as if I lost my mother all over again, and that was just a really, really difficult time. But I had this moment of truth where I knew that no matter what happened, no matter how lonely I felt, I knew that the Savior, just like with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, He was standing with me in my fiery furnace. He wasn't on the sidelines. He was right there with me, and He was going to help me go through this fiery furnace. It wasn't going to go away. It wasn't something that He would just make go away. I had to go through it, and I had to stand tall. And I knew that with Him, and only with the Savior, that I could do that.
That gives me chills. That's beautiful. Those moments are so amazing, aren't they? You know, because you can't deny those moments when, I know I've had some of my own that totally life-changing.
Absolutely.
I think Stephen R. Covey called them a paradigm shift. You know, when we have a certain feeling and thoughts and struggling, and then we have this paradigm shift that is such an incredible,
of truth.
Yeah,
Because truth brings light.
and a miracle, absolute miracle.
Absolutely.
Well, that was beautiful. How do you? Can you tell our viewers a couple of ideas that you use most for when those times come when you feel like I'm going down again?
Well, a couple things that's interesting is that, so when in any, even day-to-day stress, something that really helps me is I'm a journaler. And in fact, a lot of this is a lot of excerpts from my journal. And journaling just helps me articulate my thoughts. It helps me get, it just helps process thoughts also, and emotions. For me, that's something that really that helps me a lot, is journaling.
Great.
Yeah, that's something that helps me a lot. And then just really, like, I love beautiful, uplifting music, something that's gonna just help my spirit soar and help my, and help me feel calm, help me be still. And something else that has really helped me in my life is really, what would you call it? Just, I'm trying to think of the word, but just a constant attendance going to the temple.
Okay.
That is something that just really, really helps me. So.
Now, many of our viewers are not from your church.
Okay.
Can you tell them what that's about?
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Well, the temple is a place where we can go to, where we do service for, other of our family members, and where we believe that sacred ordinances are done, where families can be together forever, and basically to help us progress in this world. And it's just, for me, a place that I can go, and again, that helps me be still.
So it's kind of a sanctuary for you.
Yeah.
A place.
Yes.
Okay, so Michelle's mentioned 3 things here, and I'm sure, like she would say, there's many more, and there's many more in her book that she talks about ideas. But journaling, going to whatever your sanctuary place is, and what was the other one that you mentioned?
Music.
Oh yeah, music. And she happens to know of an amazing CD out there of a celloist who has done just unbelievable. And what is his name?
His name is Stephen Sharp Nelson, and my favorite CD is Sacred Cello. And anyway, that has been a great CD for me to listen to. I love it.
Wonderful. Anything that can help. This has been a wonderful summary. You've done a great job, Michelle.
Thanks.
Is there anything else that you'd like to share with our viewers before we close this up?
Just that no matter how difficult life gets, no matter what life brings you, there is always hope. And there are always people who love you that can help see you through it. And there is a God that lives, that knows your name, and that can truly take you by the hand and help you walk through your difficult time. Just know that there is love and help out there, and never lose sight of